We face enemies every day. Some are obvious, some are hidden. One of the most dangerous enemies lives inside us, our own biases. Biases are like hidden programs running in our minds. They make us judge ourselves and others without even realizing it. Even worse, these biases can directly impact our health. Think about it. Have you ever avoided going to the doctor because you were afraid of what they might find? Or dismissed a health concern because you thought you were too young or too healthy to have that problem? These are biases in action. They whisper doubts and fears, stopping us from taking care of ourselves. The danger of bias is its silence. It works in the shadows, influencing our decisions without us even knowing. We might ignore symptoms, dismiss advice, or even choose unhealthy habits because of these hidden prejudices. Our biases can become a silent killer, stopping us from getting the care we need. Section 2. Roots of Bias: How We Learn to Judge. Where do these biases come from? They're not something we're born with. We learn them from our families, our communities, the world around us. We absorb messages about what's good and bad, normal and abnormal. These messages shape our worldview. They create the lens through which we see everything, including our own health. For example, we might grow up believing that mental health issues are a sign of weakness. This bias can make us hesitant to seek help when we struggle with anxiety or depression. Or perhaps we've learned that certain illnesses are shameful or contagious, leading us to avoid testing or treatment. These learned biases become deeply ingrained. They shape our perceptions of health, illness, and even our own bodies. We might judge ourselves harshly for not fitting into a certain ideal, leading to unhealthy behaviors or self-neglect. The roots of bias run deep, impacting our choices in ways we rarely realize. Section 3. Unmasking our biases: Recognizing the enemy within. The first step to defeating any enemy is recognizing it. We need to unmask our biases, bring them into the light. This requires honesty and courage. We need to look at our beliefs and reactions, asking ourselves, why do I feel this way? Is this based on facts or on something I've learned? Start by paying attention to your gut reactions. When you hear about a health issue, what's your immediate response? Do you feel fear, judgment, or dismissal? These are clues pointing to underlying biases. Recognize these feelings without judgment, simply acknowledging their presence. Next, examine your beliefs about health and illness. What assumptions do you hold about different conditions? Do you believe certain illnesses are more serious or deserving of care than others? These beliefs can reveal deep-seated biases that influence your health choices. Section 4. Breaking the chains of bias: Steps toward freedom. Once we recognize our biases, we can start to challenge them. This isn't about erasing our past or pretending we don't have these beliefs. It's about actively choosing to question them and replace them with facts and compassion. One powerful tool is education. Learn about different health conditions, challenging your assumptions with evidence-based information. Talk to healthcare professionals, ask questions, and seek perspectives that broaden your understanding. Another crucial step is empathy. Seek to understand the experiences of others, particularly those who face health challenges you might have biases against. Listen to their stories, learn from their journeys, and allow their experiences to challenge your own preconceived notions. Section 5. The Power of Awareness: Choosing Health. Recognizing and challenging our biases isn't easy. It's an ongoing process, a commitment to self-awareness and growth. But the rewards are immense. By freeing ourselves from the grip of bias, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities. We can make health choices based on facts, not fear. We can advocate for our own well-being without shame or judgment. We can build a relationship with our bodies based on acceptance and understanding. This is the power of awareness. It's the key to unlocking a healthier, more fulfilling life. By shining a light on our biases, we choose to step out of the shadows and into the light of knowledge and compassion. We choose to become advocates for our own health, empowered by truth and driven by self-love. This is the journey towards true well-being, a journey that starts with the courage to face ourselves.